Buck, you've said throughout the year you've been very proud of your guys for how they've bounced back from losing key players and a variety of other obstacles. Regardless of what happens over the next 4 days, will this have been a special season for you, regardless of what happens?
You know, I appreciate that. Obviously, the answer is yes, but you know, there's a sense of finality or fate. If that's a question to be answered later, it's not going to change. My respect, and I don't want to go too far with love, but it's borderline, that is unconditional. You know, because when you go through the things that we go through together, and you see the challenges they face and how they respond so much out of the glare of the spotlight, so many things go on that make you want to return that and do your job, whether it's a pitching coach, a hitting coach, a teammate, so well, because this is a group of people who don't want to let each other down. And so it's unconditional. So I just hope that they continue to get, and they're going to get back and already have, but I'd really like to see, of course, they're saying the same thing. They put great things into the season too. So it's not like it's one-sided and something's, you seek your level. You are who you are. This game exposes everything, and it's such a momentum time of the year. And we'd like to get some of that headed in our direction, but I don't want to have some, like it's. There's nobody in there thinking about something being inevitable or whatever. Are you kidding me? They're not wound like that.
Scott.
Buck, what went into your lineup changes today, and should we be surprised to see anybody out of the bullpen aside from, say, Wei and Chen? We won't see, but anybody else is ready to go?
Wei said he couldn't throw?
No? Oh, so he's ready too?
Well, Dave Wallace said he'd give me an inning today. Tillman's down there, and Norris is there if needed. Obviously, a little bit different stages of potential game situations, but I suppose a line. Now, this is pretty much normal for us against the left-hander, so we don't. I'm trying to think what's out of the norm. What do you consider out of the norm?
Dalton's in there.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty norm for us against left-hander, and Vargas has been tough on a lot of our guys, but a couple of guys have been decent off of him. Delman probably would have played today regardless of his pitching. Wanted to get him back out there, not let him sit too long. Gives us some weapons off the bench too. 3 guys that can run well if we have a need there.
Look, you were talking yesterday about how badly the players want it, and I'm just wondering the situation you're in. Is there some way of balance where they can relax a tad? I understand the urgency, but is that possibly getting in the way of their overall production?
Can you change that? No, I can't. Hey, Cavs, quit caring so much. It's not. I said yesterday with a Doris Day. I have the right one. It was Doris Day with a case of Syrah. But no, that's one of the reasons why we're here, because we're playing in. Toronto, or whoever, in front of 10,000 people on a hot day game, getaway day. That's how you win those games, because you care. And you hold yourself to a high level, and you don't give in over 162 games. That's why you're here. And you don't want to turn that off. You just try to, that's why I say, if you can get one under your belt, things have a way of, nobody's more religious than me. This is not sacrilegious, but baseball gods will be kind to you if you stay true. So I'm just hoping that, that they get a return for the want to. And we'll see. It can be a cruel game, too. You can hit 4-line drives at people, and then some other team, us, too, flares. I think what people miss, they see flares and broken bats, they go, oh, that was a cheap hit. But, the strength and size factor of major league players always hits me. And those balls that get muscled out over the infield, where in the minor leagues or college baseball, they don't get to a spot. They don't get deep enough. There's skill that goes into that. I know, because Forty and I had a lot of broken bat singles. I remember every one of them. They used to call it Showalter corner over the third baseman's head and hit chalk and hit left. Went down as a double in the box score next day, though. Yeah, and Nicky had one last night, so I don't want to hear about, they hit some balls hard we caught last night. AJ almost got dehorned. What? Now I got to go listen to this song? No. Won't be playing in my house, you thinking, all season?
Who else?
Blocking third base. Somebody's trying to say something to me about blocking third or something. Really?
What else have we got for Buck today?
She's trying to shut me up.
Okay, right here.
You know her well, don't you? I think there's one person here hoping we get eliminated. No. I'm just kidding, Phils.
Since you brought it up, did Flaherty intentionally block third base with his knee?
I don't know. Did you ask him?
No.
It's not designed that way. If you get there, we actually didn't quite execute it. We've been saving that for 3 months now. The last time we practiced it, Gauze didn't step off. And I remind him a couple times, be sure and step off. The key is when you turn around, don't analyze the play, but put it in flight. And if he puts it in flight, he's out. But it was close. Ryan got there early. One thing Dyson does is slide head first everywhere. It's kind of what happened with Jonathan, I think, at second base. So intentionally drawn up that way, let's have a meeting and say we're going to do that? Of course not. No, it's not that consequential. We don't. It's funny how imagination runs rampant this time of year.